Very good morning, 8th standard. This is your social studies class, block number 19, the Indian Judiciary, and this is lesson plan 4, access to courts. So, I hope you have completed all your work nicely and effectively. Now we will proceed with lesson plan 4. Now, before I start the lesson, you should know the keywords. The keyword is proceeding. Now we will do a quick recap. The block has so far covered that the judiciary settles different kind of disputes and protects our fundamental rights. There are three levels of courts in India, and each is interconnected through a system of appellate jurisdiction. The decision of the Supreme Court is binding on the lower courts. In a democracy, the judiciary must be impartial and independent so that nobody can influence the court and the court's decisions are not biased. So, we have learned this much. You may get a struggle to understand the challenges that common people face in accessing the courts. So, what are we going to learn today? We will discuss to understand whether common people have access to courts and what challenges they may face even if they do. It means if they are going to the courts, what challenges they may face. Now, here is the question related to the previous lesson plans. Now, tell me, what are some features of the Indian judicial system? The Indian judiciary protects laws and is one of the three organs of the government. There are three levels of court in India to settle disputes, and each is interconnected with the other. People who are unhappy with the lower court's verdict can appeal to the higher court. The highest is the Supreme Court, whose verdict on an appealed case is final. In democracy, it is necessary for the judiciary to be impartial and independent. One of the ways the Constitution ensures this is by appointing judges based on merit and not through a process of election. I hope you understood it. Now, first of all, you will review the section access to courts so that you can understand how common people can access courts and challenges they may face if they access to courts. I hope you have done it. Now moving further, we will discuss few more questions related to the access to courts. Okay, here comes the question of the day. In question of the day, you need to tell me where is International Court of Justice located. Try to put the correct answer. Now moving further, does every citizen of our country have access to court? As per the Indian Constitution, all citizens of India have the right to approach courts because everyone is entitled to justice. Who in our society may find it difficult to seek the court's help and why? If someone feels that their fundamental rights are being violated, they can approach to the court to seek justice. However, in reality, a large section of people find it difficult to access courts. The reason? It is very expensive to hire a lawyer and not everybody can afford it. Court proceedings also take up a lot of time and involve extensive paperwork. A person who is illiterate and poor may find it difficult to go to court and to get justice. Now, next question: what has the Supreme Court done to make access to courts easier for common people? To help people accesses courts easily, the Supreme Court developed a method called the public interest litigation in early 1980s. Through this person, any Through this method, any person can demand legal action on behalf of those whose rights are being violated. For example, any one of us can file a PIL against a factory if we think it is causing air pollution and harming people, or against a movie if we think that the lyrics of a song are discriminating against a particular community. Do you think this was effective? Give an example. People can file a PIL by sending an email or a letter by post to the Supreme Court or High Court. The PIL has been effective to a large extent. It could get justice for prisoners in Bihar who were kept in jail without trial and in providing midday meal to school children. What are some challenges people may still face in the courts in spite of having PIL? Common people go to the court with the belief that access to court is the same as getting justice. However, they may face many challenges. At times, the court's verdict or judgment can go against the interest of people. For example, some decisions on land execution passed by the courts have gone against the interest of slum dwellers and made them homeless after their slums were demolished and the land was acquired by the government. Sometimes people face long delays in courts to get justice. For example, took 10 years for the courts to give justice to the parents of a murdered girl called Priyadarshini Mattu. The girl was killed in 1996, and it was only in 2006 that the accused was sent to jail. It is estimated that about 30 million cases in India are still pending in courts. So, I will give you a little information about Priyadarshini Mattu. What happened on 23rd January 1996? She was found dead in her house. And on 17th October 2006, Santosh Kumar found guilty of murder, as he was the son of Police Inspector General, even though he was sentenced to death in on 30th October 2006. But again they filed a case in Supreme Court, and on 6 October 2006 Supreme Court changed death sentence to life imprisonment. I hope you understood the case. Now, moving further, after reading it, you will do my learning chart in that is given in the content book, and in notebook you will do practice question 10 and all additional questions. I hope you understood it. If you do have any problem, please write me in the comment section. I will answer you. Thank you and have a nice day.